I've been tagged by Violently Graceful to read some haikus, and when I was thinking, oh, do I have to write a haiku or can I read out other people's? So I decided I would read out other people's haikus. The first haiku I'm going to read several of them because you only get a few they only last a few seconds. So I'm going to put all the texts down here so you can see where they are and what they say. The first haiku I'm going to recite is a description of a haiku itself. Haiku are poems with 17 syllables, divided like this. You need to read that one, I think. A man's even written a computer program to generate haikus in English. And here's one of his more surreal and, in a way, poetic results. Autumn strokes bad mouths. Truth falsely hates pianos. Fluttering armies fall. Again, down there. My third source of haikus was the Glenn Beck Haiku Day, when people were urged to write haikus on the subject of Glenn Beck after he'd made the comment that any church that mentions social justice, you should leave that church immediately. Which, to be honest, was completely insane, but anyway. So, here's the first haiku from there. Glenn Beck is awesome. He makes Hitler and Stalin seem totally sane. Another one. Do you have to check your church website for justice to know that it's there? And a third one. To help one's neighbour is an expression of love and humanity. And for the Europeans, Herman Van Rompuy, I'm not sure if I said his name correctly, is the Belgian politician, philosopher, and haiku poet. And being Belgian, he wrote his haiku in Dutch, French, English and Latin. Now that is impressive. He's currently the president of the European Council, so he is a important figure in European politics and apparently a great consensus builder. But he also writes haiku, as I mentioned. Here's one of his examples in English. In a nearby ditch, toads mating passionately, inaugurate spring. These haiku are, that's a more traditional one, just to end on. Now, when I do tag videos, I don't ever say the tag people in the video, because I like to go and ask people, because I really hate the sort of forced pressure of having to do it. It's not that I don't do them, it's just that I find them you know, just a bit if you say lots of names in the thing and then they don't do it, you look bad, and if some people go at it. So I'm just going to ask a few people quietly if they want to do a haiku and connect it to mine. So anyway, here's my offerings of haiku.